Hi, I'm Velina. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back, and either way, I'm happy to have you. And I'm on day 4 of what I call Velina's 31 Days of Spectacular Scares. And you're going to get this one early. My last two have been late, and I'm going to start filming ahead. That's what I'm doing now. So, honestly, I had wanted to start filming in September when I started researching the stories and things I have. But I thought I had to get a new phone. And the reason was the one I had, I thought it just needed storage, and I didn't have money at the time to get as much as I wanted. But I took it Friday. I took it and had it looked at, and it wasn't just storage, it was all kinds of trouble. And it had a virus in it, and it was a mess. I had to get a new phone, or I would have already had a lot of things taped ahead of time. That's what I had originally planned. But anyway, what I have for you now, I think you'll find this interesting. And I got this from an article. It's from 2017, and from someplace in Cincinnati called WCPO, and it's Ghosts and Spirit Photos. And I'll be honest, the voiceover for those pictures I did on my old phone. So I'm a little ahead on that. I did get that much. So I'm going to let you take a look, and I'll be right back. Okay, this one is titled Who Is That in the Pantry? And it's submitted by Stephanie Ader of Fayette County, Ohio. And she says, I was in the kitchen with one of my kids while she was eating. I took a picture of her and posted it to Facebook. That's when people started asking me, who is the man in the background? Her and I were the only ones in the house. I looked at the picture again, and you can see an older man looking around the corner of the pantry. Our house was built in 1877. And she's also included another picture as well. Okay, here's the second picture that Stephanie submitted. And she says, do you see anything? Here's a closer look. Yes, I definitely see something, and it looks pretty eerie. So, yeah, there's definitely something there. Very scary. Okay, this one is called Stranger Behind the Camera, and it was submitted by Lori McGee of Grove City, Ohio. And she says, my 3-year-old son was trying to take a picture of me. He didn't realize the camera was backwards. He took several photos within seconds of each other. I grabbed the camera back when he was done and started erasing the photos to make space. The first two turned out blurry, but when I got to the third one, I was startled to see this face behind my son. She says, I've never seen this person in my life, and we were the only two at home. That is very, very creepy. Very creepy. Okay, this one comes, it's titled Home Alone with a question mark, and it comes from Jennifer Owens of Goshen, Ohio. And she says, this picture was taken in my house. I was the only person home. The shadow in the hallway was gone shortly after I snapped the photo. No. I think I would have been getting out of there. I'm pretty sure I would have been. So, yeah. Uh, I would be a scaredy cat in a situation like that. She doesn't really sound that scared from what she said, but maybe she was just hiding it well, so. But yeah, spooky. This one is called Caught by the Motion Detector, and it's submitted by Melissa, and I hope I pronounced her last name correctly, Kottmeyer, and she's from Florence, Kentucky. And she says, weird things were happening in my house. Unexplained noises, doors and cabinets opening. I set up a motion detection camera in my basement. I caught what looks like an old man walking in front of my computer. You can see through him. She also adds that there's something behind the chair, but says she's not sure what it is. So, I tried bringing this up, zooming into it, enlarging it to see, and I can't tell either. I do see what she's saying about the old man. So, yeah, very, very, very weird and freaky. So, still wonder what's behind the chair there. So, very creepy and very weird. Okay, this one is called There's Something in the Hallway, and it's submitted by Chris Stuntz of Milford, Ohio. And Chris says, I used to live in an apartment in Milford that was so haunted I had to move out. Candles were tossed around, half body apparitions would float around in the hallway, different color orbs would float around my room. There were even scratches on my wife's throat. The list goes on. It was evil, for sure. I have plenty of pictures to back up my stories. This picture is of a half-body apparition from the waist up to the neck that would walk around in my hall at night. No, again, no. Uh, I don't blame them for moving out. I would have done the same thing. Very scary. No, want no part of that. So yeah, that's a scary one. This one is called A Friendly Orb, and it's submitted by Holly Carmen of Park Hills, Kentucky. And she says, this photo was taken months after my husband passed away. We had taken a bunch of pictures from the same spot doing different poses, but this is the only one that had an orb. Friends of mine have zoomed in enough to where you can see a face. Oh, that's kind of like him letting them know he's still with them. So those are, there's something to think about. They're kind of sad too, but he's still with them. Okay, this next one is called The Man in the Wall, and it was submitted by Emily Cheney of Reading, Ohio. And she says, I've always had the feeling that my house was haunted. Just little things that would happen here and there. I felt like someone was watching me. I would get random cold chills. The TV would turn on or off. I would hear people talking. My family thought I was crazy. Then one day, my dog Roscoe just started growling. I had a weird feeling, and I got the cold chills again. So I decided to take a picture, and there it was. A man on my wall. And it looks as if he has a receding hairline and he's wearing a suit. Well, I definitely can see something there, and yeah, actually, you look close, it does look like he's wearing a suit, and you can actually see, like, the figure there, and even up to the head, and does look like a receding hairline. Creepy, but very interesting. Okay, what did you think about those? Pretty creepy, huh? But yeah, some of them, they don't look like they've been touched up. I mean, you can do a lot with photos nowadays, but I don't know. I think like I said, I'm a believer in, the supernatural. And I think it's a good possibility that these are the real thing. So I'm going to go now. And thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. And my subscribers, I appreciate your comments. I love getting comments from you. And if you would, please give this video a thumbs up and comment. I love reading your comments, so comment anything you'd like to. And if you would subscribe, that would mean so much to me. I would really appreciate it. I'm going to go now and have a great one, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.